Hey, dude, did you ever judge a book by its cover?
You know what? I actually do judge a book by its cover every single time.
How about a movie?
I actually judge a movie by its poster.
I know, because here's the thing. The poster is meant to draw you in.
Yeah.
And, I want to watch this or meh. So, I think we're going to talk movie posters.
That's
and
a great
their quality.
idea. Yeah,
Thank you.
I want to do that.
All right. Watch this. We'll be right back.
When the day is done and I need a good laugh, I tune into Lazyboys night on their chosen path. Two mates on the lounge with stories untold, chatting about movies worth more than gold. Food escapades and opinions so true. Just two good fellas seeing life through. Their banter and wisdom, a comforting sound. No pretense, no drama, just solid common ground. These are the channels, the ones I adore, guiding my screen, always wanting more. From shredding guitars to laughter and chat, my favorite YouTube, that's where it's at.
That's dude.
That's it.
And welcome to Lazyboys Night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pork, 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 pork.
I thought you said pork.
Pork. Oh,
Pork.
the best word ever.
All right. What are we drinking here? This is, look at that guy. It's called Lumbersexual
What is he
Session
thinking about?
IPA. I don't know, but he's doing like the Sears catalog pose.
He's thinking.
Lumbersexual Session IPA from Covered Bridge Brewery.
Oh, I love Covered
Covered Bridge makes some really good stuff. So I guess that's like a sexy bearded guy. Well, you have a beard. I got a goatee. Are we lumbersexuals?
You know what? Dude, can you put up the definition of lumbersexual, please?
I'd be curious to know what it actually is. Anyways,
The funny thing is right now, everybody else watching right now
They know.
knows, but we don't.
they're like, you guys are like old white guys. You don't know what lumbersexual is.
Oh,
Anyways, cheers, dude.
cheers. Oh, lumber.
Lumbersexual
Sexual.
is good. It's good.
I'm not a fan.
No,
Nope.
I like it. It's not some IPAs have so
Saison
much bite.
IPA.
Saison or session?
Session, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. You don't like it?
I'm talking about that saison.
No, saison.
Session IPA. Nope, not a fan.
Huh.
Right
I like
out. Right out of the gate, I'm like, nope.
it. Dude is not a lumbersexual. Dude is a homersexual.
I'm a homosexual.
Homersexual. You remember that episode?
Do you have the internet?
Oh well, you have the internet
Oh,
on
I'm
computers
curious
now.
now.
Oh well. All right.
That's a miss. What do you like about it?
I can't put my finger on it. I find it refreshing.
Really?
Yeah. It's because some IPAs sometimes the bitter factor is a little too high. I find the bitter factor here is nice. It's I just find it refreshing.
lingers so much, and it's heavy and thick. And
Yeah,
I'm not
but
enjoying that.
you're not enjoying the flavor of it?
No, not
I
at
like
all.
the lingering flavor of it.
No, not a fan.
I've noticed we had another beer like that. It's a bit of on the grassy side, and you didn't like the other one either. I think there's a particular flavor that you don't enjoy that I'm okay with.
Yeah.
It's like cilantro, for some people it's like soapy taste, they don't like it. Whatever's in here and the other one we had, I can't remember what it was, you don't like?
No, I'm gonna keep drinking it, obviously, but no, not a fan at all.
Oh, well, there you go. It doesn't happen
I praise
often.
Covered Bridge. What the hell, man?
It doesn't happen often, but every now and then we don't agree on beers.
No, see,
Oh well.
I'm not a fan.
Well,
Well, that's why we try them, right, folks?
excuse me.
That was well brought up. Too bad you weren't. You're allowed to say it, man.
All right.
Keep holding back. You've been on freaking camera. You
So,
should be comfortable now.
Let's switch the subject then to something you do like.
Something like that I love. Oh.
So movie posters
Yes!
are basically the billboard, literally for come watch this.
Yeah.
And some are great, and you go, oh, I gotta see that. Of course, some you just write on the reputation. The poster could literally be just a white patch with somebody going.
There's the lazy, not the Lazyboys poster, because ours is awesome.
Yes.
But the laziness sometimes of it's just basically a photo
Of the main actor.
Exactly. And there's not much to, and you're hoping.
Give us a little something else. Now,
I mean, once upon a time, Hollywood actually had stars, which they don't anymore, except for Tom Cruise is the only living star that's left.
I disagree.
We'll have a whole episode on that.
I disagree
I think there's no
with
more
that.
stars in Hollywood.
I disagree big time with that.
That's not what we're
statement.
talking about. I'm saying.
That's another episode.
If you want to have an episode about who is still a star and who is not, let us know in the comments.
No, I think most people
Yeah.
agree with me here.
No.
Yes.
Well, what do you assume people are going to agree with you?
No, because there are other Hollywood stars
No,
than
they're
Tom
not.
Cruise.
Bah. So-
Anyways, we digress.
Once upon a time when there were actual stars, they just had to rely on their face and their name for recognition. But what we're going to be talking about is a specific type of movie. We're going to be talking about comedies.
Yeah, because there's so many genres, and the posters all have their draw in their own way. Let's start with comedies tonight. I'm just flashing back a few weeks ago. We had the Jaws review, and if you remember the poster, the shark coming out, that caught your attention.
Yeah.
But that was a horror genre.
Exactly.
Tonight we're talking comedy.
We're talking about
So
comedy.
if you saw somebody's mouth coming up, go, that'd be funny. That's a comedy film. I want to watch that.
Yeah, if you just had... No, I'm not going to say it. I saw... I saw a poster, and it's a content creator that takes classic movie posters.
Yeah.
What he does is he alters them,
Okay.
but makes them unbelievably. Once upon a time, we used to use the word politically incorrect.
Oh.
I don't know what you would call it today,
incorrect.
but he makes it to a point where you're so uncomfortable that you laugh out loud.
I want to see these now. Oh, why'd you bring them up? We can't post them. I want to see these.
No, because they're incredibly offensive unless you have a great sense of humor.
Which is us.
And
We love offensive humor.
And you know. Okay.
All right. Again, we digress. Let's move on.
I'll tell you dudes after.
All right. Let's move on to the actual movie posters here.
So how are you going to proceed? We have, as we normally have, we either have 6-pack, 12-pack, or a proper 24-pack because we love beers.
A full
And
2-4.
So 2-4.
Tonight
as
is
we
a
know in Canada.
12-pack.
We're doing a 12-pack tonight. So we'll bounce back and forth from the physical media, right? So we have
Excuse me.
Blu-rays, DVDs. Am I boring right now?
Yes.
Holy jeez, folks.
No, it's the beer's
You want to
getting
stick around?
The beer's getting to me.
So, so what we'll do is we'll go back and forth and talk about.
It's been a rough
We'll
Thursday.
present the actual. Oh yeah, it's Therapy Thursday.
I know,
man.
but
That's
it's
why
been a
they're
rough
here.
Thursday. That's what I'm like.
It's been a rough Thursday. It's been
Yeah.
a rough week. That's why we have this. That's why they need this. That's why we need this. That's why he needs that. Over here. Hey.
Yep.
Pay attention, man.
There we go.
Holy jeez.
All right, so grab
You
your
guys
first
are all
movie,
zonked
dude.
out. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the very first one. Pop. The very first one, Strange Brew.
We've talked about this movie a lot, but we never analyzed the poster.
So, Strange Brew is by the brothers Mackenzie, Bob and Doug, right? This epic movie poster has everything in there that is absolutely ridiculous.
Now it's an older genre poster where they try to fill in a lot of the story in the background. You got your main characters in the front, as you can see here, but if you look around the sides, you'll see a lot of different scenes from the film.
And just the setup of it, for me, is like with all these different components that come in, and because it's not actual photos, it's drawn, right?
It's an airbrush poster,
right?
yeah.
So the way it's set up is you have and we can attest to the fact that every element in this movie is shown on this poster. But the sheer, if you start looking at all the details, how absolutely absurd and ridiculous it is, and the fact that it is Bob and Doug, it's their movie, and it's their first movie and their only movie actually, but it pulls you in. If you, as soon as you see this,
it's the kind where you want to keep looking at the details and looking for the Easter eggs, right?
Right, so everything you're looking at this thing, to me, that's a classic comedy, and from those days, that was a big thing.
I'm looking at it. You got the flying dog. You got the van. You got
everything.
The stormtrooper hockey players.
Right.
You got Elsinore Castle. You got the bad guy. You got everything.
You see it. You don't have to name every single thing.
No, but the point being is it's just there's so much eye candy.
And that's the thing is when they actually made that poster, they, like the movie, they threw everything into it. If you watch that movie, folks, if you get a chance to watch that movie, they put everything that's considered comedy and absurd is in here, and it's Bob and Doug plus.
There's even I drank all the beer. I'm not going to spoil that one, but yeah.
But that is an absolute
This is a poster that draws me in and says, I'm curious as to why these things are there. Now I've got to see this movie because I need to know why there's a dog with a cape flying through the sky.
And it is such an epic movie poster that it actually has permanent residency in the Tabarnak.
It does.
So that movie poster is actually in there because it does have all those different components. And the fact that we have this show and how we, part of the inspiration, we have multiple things that inspire us.
A lot of Bob and Doug things happening here.
But there's a lot of a Bob and Doug in there. Where are we going next, dude?
Next on the pile is, and actually this is kind of apropos because the revival is coming out. The Naked Gun.
Yes.
Now this is the original Naked Gun from the files of Police Squad. And anybody who's ever seen Leslie Nielsen in a comedy, right away you see him. But it's just, look, it's the man with the gun flashing the badge. It's the cop thing. But he's riding a freaking bullet.
And it's absurd. He's holding a naked gun. The gun is naked. It's a naked gun.
Aren't guns always naked?
Yeah, but they're specifically telling you.
Does that mean a silencer is a condom?
Yes.
Oh,
it's a suppressor, by the way.
A suppressor, really?
Yeah, that's what it's called. A
suppressor.
Because
when you hear go, psh, that's false. A silencer, it'll still be bang. It's just not a bajillion decibels. It's only half a bajillion decibel. Yeah. But anyways,
a fun fact is that with their new revival, is the poster for that.
Did you see this poster was not created with AI, and you see he's like 7 fingers and
that's a throwback to, because okay, we're not going to do this with every poster, but dude, can you put up okay, we've seen this one. Okay, take it down.
Yeah.
Okay, put the second 2.5, and then 2 and 3.
33 and a third.
And then put up the new one so people can actually compare. I think these are brilliant. If you're looking,
there's a theme.
There's a theme of how you're going in expecting absolute chaos in crazy comedy, and everything. The one thing is that how serious the main actor is in the photo, but how ridiculous the photo.
That was the whole premise.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Leslie Nielsen, he would deliver everything deadpan serious, no matter how absurd.
Yeah.
If you've never seen the original Naked Gun series, I suggest you watch it before you go see the revival.
Oh, yeah, you need to.
And if you're fortunate enough to get the original Police Squad TV series, the Naked Gun's based on, you gotta watch those.
Yeah.
All right, what's next on the list, dude?
Oh, this is actually a very fun one. Napoleon Dynamite. The cover for Napoleon Dynamite, his character, knowing who he is, how, again, we're talking about deadpan.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing that should be funny about this guy.
Well, and I'll be honest, before I seeing Napoleon Dynamite, I didn't know who this guy was. and a friend said, you got to watch this. And I saw the cover. And the first thing I'm doing is I see this and I'm like, this guy looks like an absolute freaking loser.
He went
at him.
full retard.
Seriously, he looks like a complete loser.
Yeah.
The way he's dressed, the body language, the glasses, you're like, you are not a popular kid in high school.
Yeah.
That's it. Plus, you see him in front of the lockers, right? And you're like, you are not popular in high school. And
but I keep laughing. I don't care, man.
Vote for Pedro, man.
When I see that, as soon as I saw that poster, when I saw the trailers, that's one thing. I love trailers as well. But when I saw the poster and you're looking at the drawings at the back,
oh yeah,
and then you find out when you're in the movie,
like,
you find out it's
is she like a tiger or a dinosaur? I can't tell.
There's a name for it. Dude, put up the name of the actual beast. Freak. So it's his photos, and then when he brings that picture, he's trying to impress a girl, and he brings a portrait of her. And it looks, anyways. So the whole setup to me screams, okay, I need to see this, and that's what that did for me.
It screams quirky character, which is usually interesting.
I need to see this, and it was one of those things where, as soon as I saw that poster. And then I saw the trailer. I said, those two things together sold it for me. I need to see it. And it did not disappoint.
It was a pleasant movie. Yeah.
And that's what we're looking for, is posters that, even with, we're talking about Bob and Doug McKenzie, how much information.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at Napoleon Dynamite.
Minimalist.
It's very minimalist, but it still conveys what what they're trying to do as a movie. And when you go in, the feeling you get from the poster is literally the feeling you get from the movie.
Yes, because throughout the movie I still thought, you know what, you're a lovable loser, but you're still a loser.
Yeah. Big time. But there's part of it that I could not stop laughing. I could not stop laughing. It's like, there's so many scenes we can deconstruct Napoleon Dynamite, man. Just when he wants a job and he works with the eggs. Anyways, there's so much about it. But it's one of those things where, for me, as soon as somebody, like the creative genius behind making a movie poster where in one sheet gives you that feeling of
it's not an easy job.
That's unreal. Like, just to be able to build that and have the idea behind it, the vision behind it, huge.
Alright. Now, this next one, we talked about the upcoming sequel.
Oh.
Spaceballs!
Yes! Oh my god.
Now, again, this is more of a, here are the characters again in the film. But you look at it right away, and while President, what was it, Scroob? Was that
Scroob, yeah.
President Scroob is just President Scroob. But you see John Candy as the Mog, half man, half dog. He's his own best friend. And you see Rick Moranis with this giant parody of a Darth Vader helmet. Dark helmet. But this thing is huge. And the spaceship, it's a freaking Winnebago with wings. It looks like something you'd see in a trailer park in the 1980s.
How do you not want to see this movie?
Right away, you know this is a parody. It says right away, because everything is so exaggerated, it's a parody about the greatest, most popular sci-fi franchise of all time, which is Star Wars. You're like, I gotta see this, because they're poking fun.
And for Mel Brooks, if you look at other posters, cover because you have but if you're looking at other posters, they're always very serious. There's little things that you see in it that they're quirky, but if you're looking at first glance,
throw up some Mel Brooks posters.
See, most part they look serious. Like even Blazing Saddles looked a bit serious. If you're looking at history of the
background,
world,
though, you can see little
if you go beyond. But this is the first time, because it is a parody. Like, he always parodies a specific type of film.
Like Young Frankenstein.
This is specific pairing, like not pairing. He's actually poking fun at a specific movie. So the movie poster shows you things that you should know.
Yeah, because you recognize
should
the
know,
Darth Vader
okay,
helmet right away.
That does not look like Chewie, so what the hell is this thing? I know Darth Vader. Everybody on the planet knows Darth Vader. This is not it. Like, who are these people? You're expecting the Millennium Falcon. You see a Winnebago. So all those things pull you in going, I need to see what the hell are they doing? And on top of it, I mean, name recognition as well. But the fact that you have a title like Space Balls to start off with,
Yeah.
right? You have Mel Brooks involved on the cover, and then you have these like iconic
You recognize
actors.
these iconic comedic actors right away. You know this.
But in these roles, these specific roles,
Yeah.
so that pulls you in right away.
All right, what's
That's
next,
huge.
dude?
Oh man, I love this movie so much.
Oh man, that made
Bridesmaid.
Bridesmaids. The
Bridesmaids.
ensemble. What I love about this poster is basically it's like a police lineup mugshot, all in their tacky pink bridesmaid dresses, and every one of them you know is a comedic actress
Yes, yes.
with a lot of pedigree,
Yeah.
and they're all funny in their own right. So
Yeah.
you're like, oh man, this is ensemble comedy at its best.
Whoever let's say the artistic director or whoever decided to take that photo going, okay, with a title like that, Bridesmaids,
Yeah.
it's a comedy. How are we supposed to pull people in?
Yeah, because if they were lined up with the bouquets at
Yeah.
the wedding,
There's
it's
not
a rom-com.
one dude that would have been there.
No, you look at this thing. They're up against the wall. They have attitude, but it almost feels like a freaking police lineup. And right away, you're like, okay, this is not your typical wholesome
No,
bridal party at
there's
all.
no way.
It looks
in
raunchy.
any other universe
Oh,
than
no.
a movie called Bridesmaids that I would actually show up to it if it wasn't for that poster.
No.
That lineup and to be able to show the comedic powerhouse.
Oh yeah, because every one of these.
Every one of them, I
they're
want
all-
to see them and see that ensemble.
I mean, Melissa McCarthy
Genius.
alone in this thing is just like.
But
it's mind blowing.
their stance and
Oh, yeah.
that attitude.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
the
like,
tude.
and that reminded me so much of what was it? Not Bachelor Party. Holy frick! I'm running a blank right now.
It reminds me of The Usual Suspects.
Yeah, but it's not. That's what. Anyways, whatever. We'll continue.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I have an image in my head and I can't recall what the movie is. But it gives me that vibe where they did something wrong or they don't care how wrong what they're doing is.
I think it's
you
the
have
second one,
All
yeah.
of these different things happening and made that movie poster, if you look at it, first glance, it's not funny. When you look at the title and you look at their stance and you look at their faces and how they're posed, that's
Yeah.
funny as
Yeah,
hell, man.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, this next one, we've talked about this film before, but this poster is also epic. It's The Other Guys with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
And now it's an action comedy, but well, that's just it. It's the over-dramatic gun. In real life, there's no way any pose like this in any fight would be practical. Just jumping around, shooting legs out in the air. It's absurd. It's like wannabe kung fu cops, which is what they look like. And just look at the face on Will Ferrell. He's like, yeah.
So, fun facts, folks. Fun facts, folks. When it comes to Will Ferrell movies, it was very, very difficult to just choose one.
This is true.
All of his movie posters are hilarious on their own.
Well, just his facial expression, even the ones he's trying to be serious, there's an air about him, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's just because we expect that from Will Ferrell, but
It
nonetheless.
could be. I mean, if it was another actor, maybe it wouldn't work as well. But if you're looking at just unbelievable amount of movies that he's been in, and if you look at the covers, you're going, holy jeez, the sheer amount of comedy gold that's happening at that point.
The man knows how to just look ridiculous.
It's unreal, and he's taken. It's one of those things where it's almost like a classic turn to comedy, where right, if you're able to play deadpan
Oh yeah,
and pull off comedy,
As
to me,
Leslie Nielsen.
exactly,
Yeah.
going back to the Naked Gun kind of thing, is if you can be serious and delivering your lines serious, but everything else around you is ridiculous, and what you're saying is ridiculous, and you're able to pull that off.
And Farrell does that all the time.
In that movie, Mark Wahlberg is freaking funny, man.
They're both hilarious,
And
but in a different genre style.
But both of them in here are so serious, and on the cover, they're serious.
Oh, yeah.
And the only thing that's telling you it's a comedy is their pose.
It's their pose.
If it wasn't for the pose,
and the
you'd be
absurdity
like,
of the premise. Once you watch the film, the absurdity of everything they get into, and they just take it so seriously.
so
It's
think of this was a typical thing in movie posters where you had the two main protagonists like back to back with a gun.
Oh, there has
You're
so
like,
many of those.
That the sheer
So
amount,
many.
and you're like, that doesn't tell me anything. It's like, okay, these two people are in this movie with guns, but that
Yeah.
pose,
It's
completely,
ridiculous.
completely different.
Yep. All right, what's the next one?
Oh,
Classic.
Monty Python's The Holy Grail. Holy frick! This poster has everything that is Monty Python.
Oh, yeah. Well, just-
Anybody who's a fan of Monty Python, as soon as you see this cover,
Oh yeah, well, just the big hand holding the cup.
Out of
like
the
a lot
clouds,
yeah, it's
just
out
like
of
in the
clouds,
TV
like
show.
so many of the animations in the cutout.
and the fact that
animations.
they actually did it in that animation style,
Oh yeah.
and
well,
it
they were
sets
true to
you
their
up.
yeah.
It sets you up, and you know that you're not going to be disappointed because it is a Monty Python
Yeah.
movie.
Now the Holy Grail is all about Arthurian lore, which is normally a very serious thing with the knights and combat and chivalry and the Guinevere and tragic endings. But no, stick them all together in a cup looking goofy like that. You're like, nah, it's Monty Python too. You're like, nah, this is gonna be redonkulous, and it is in such a good way. If you've never seen this movie,
Oh,
look at the poster and tell me you don't want to see this thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the whole point.
That
when you do
is
see
the whole point.
when you see that movie poster, and it should be pulling you in,
Yeah.
and that's the whole point of this episode, is to show
And
you
if you,
movie posters.
if you don't want to see this movie, your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
What?
Yes.
I can't believe you just said that.
I know. Fetch la vache. Fetch la vache.
My favorite in a movie was "You son of a motherless goat."
Oh, Three Amigos. Oh, this next one.
Yes,
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Holiday Road. Now, this, of course, is a sequel to the many vacation films, so there's already an expectation here.
Yes,
But look at Clark Griswold, covered in lights, being electrified on the rooftop. Right away, you're knowing Santa's having a bad day.
Yeah. And the
And-
fact that it's the reason why we chose this one compared to the first one. The first one was an exaggeration of the film. So, dude, can you just put up the
The
first
original
one?
vacation movie.
The original vacation. There it is, right? So if you compare that to the second one, you're going, okay, the first one, if you saw it, you knew how. I mean, it's a classic comedy movie. It is. There's a lot of frustration that goes into that first one. They go through so much
If
to
you've
get
ever
the
been on
Wally
a family
World.
vacation road trip, you know exactly the frustration
Or
they're
going
feeling.
camping with your family.
Yes,
Stuff like that.
You know exactly
So-
the frustration.
But
they're in.
the fact that on the second movie poster, it's just Chevy Chase on his rooftop.
This is
As-
not the second movie. This is the third movie.
Oh, they had
European
European.
Vacation.
That's true. Sorry.
European Vacation was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
second
so
movie,
European
which
Vacation.
looks like some mighty
Yeah.
heroic look.
Exactly.
Poster. It's
So-
almost like a Star Wars with the
Well,
sword.
1 and
yeah.
2 were very similar,
Yeah.
right? In that kind of respect.
And then 3, you're like, okay, Clark Griswold is still having a bad experience.
still going
Like
horrible.
every vacation.
But it almost feels like it's very personal at that point. Because before that, it was him trying to be the hero within the family. And it's like one of those things where it's like he's alone on the roof. He's setting up the lights. He's dressed as Santa. Everything's going great. You know that the family's in the house. They're warm. They're around the Christmas tree.
Sipping eggnog.
Exactly. Everything's going great for them.
But not for him.
But in the first two movies, the way the posters are set up is like it's chaotic, and he's just trying to hold the family together. In this one, he's trying to deal with all this stuff on his own, and everybody else is doing fine. So that kind of change in
I blame Cousin Eddie.
I blame everything in Cousin Eddie.
Alright, what's the next one, dude?
All right, we're talking about Slapshot. Oh yeah.
You know what this poster reminds me of?
What?
Remember Bad News Bears?
Yes, it was that type of movie poster was huge at that point.
It's you can
Ensemble
see the whole
cast.
ensemble cast, self-deprecating poster.
Yeah.
You see them there for sale right away. You're like, all right, this team is a pathetic bunch of losers.
You know they're hockey players.
Yeah.
You see every character that's going to be in the movie, so you know it's ensemble cast.
And you know they're going through a rough time.
Dead center, right?
Yeah.
So huge cast there. And the fact that, you know, they're for sale, so it's like, okay, what the hell's going on? Things are not going well. So you want to see what kind of...
It's an underdog story,
Yeah.
but just based on, again, and it's a hand-drawn style poster. It's not actual pictures.
Yeah.
So everybody's a bit of a caricature.
Huge back in, like, if you're looking mid-70s to the mid-80s,
yeah.
hand-drawn posters
Well,
were
the caricature, because they're
huge.
caricatures of the characters there. So you
Yeah.
can tell right away, you look at it and you're like, okay, this feels ridiculous. And if you've never seen Slapshot, we're going to set the Henson brothers on you.
Oh, yeah. That's a classic in itself. They're all classic. Now, everything we're talking about is classic movies. And it's not just the movies. We're talking specifically about the posters that made us go watch those movies.
Right.
I'm going to turn this one.
Next one. Oh. You know what? This one is all about the body language. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Oh,
Now look at this
dude.
thing. All it is a picture of the two stars. But look at him. John Candy has got this look on his face where you can tell this is the guy who's going to get on your nerves. He crosses lines he shouldn't, and he doesn't know when to shut the hell up. And look at Steve Martin's face.
Yeah.
That says it all right there, the relationship between the two. He's like, get your arm off me. I'm so uncomfortable right now. And you can see the tension between the two just in this pose. And that's all you need to know.
That's probably one of my favorite movie posters, just because if you look at him, he's super imploded, right? It's my own personal space. And you have John Candy completely leaning
invades him.
And you know,
this sets up the entire dynamic
the
for the
whole
film
freaking
right
movie.
there.
That's brilliant, that shot.
And they lived up to the expectations. You see
That
the whole
whole
time.
setup,
Oh
man.
my God! You feel so bad for Steve Martin at first because you're like, oh my God! If I had to put up with this John Candy character, of course there's a twist, and near the end you're like, oh, John. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it.
It's always, John.
Yeah, but the entire tension is conveyed so brilliantly in this one picture right now, and it sums up the movie so brilliantly. You're like, this is not going to be pretty.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's like when you have a proper movie poster, when you see the movie in one image, they're able to convey, depending on the movie, like an hour and a half to 2 hours of film is conveyed in one single image.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's why I freaking love movie posters, man. Like, you wouldn't believe, when you're looking at it, for me, it's always that feeling of like, that image, I want to feel that image
while I'm watching
the film.
Yeah.
That's huge. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh.
The Cannonball Run.
Ensemble cast from the 70s.
That's another pick, right? So the everything's hand drawn.
Yeah, and every star, you might not recognize these faces today, but
Once
back in the
upon
day,
a time, it was
those were
everybody.
all the big A-listers of Hollywood. And you
Oh.
all had to, so you saw, and they were all comedy names too. You know, I mean, some were action too. Burt Reynolds was also action, but you got
Comedy
Burt Reynolds.
action.
Dom DeLuise was huge comedy, and everybody else in there. And you're looking at this thing, and you're like, okay. Plus, you're seeing the speed limit sign with the sports car underneath. Do you think they're going to obey the speed limit?
It's the Cannonball Run.
I think not.
But just the idea of having like that sports car and telling you it's like
no.
everybody's just having a good time.
Yeah.
And having that ensemble cast and having those mega stars back in the day is like everything about it. I don't care who you were back then. If you looked at it, there's somebody in that poster
You
that
identified
wanted
with.
to see.
Yeah. You were like,
you
oh.
need it. Like this is one of those movies where I don't know how much time it took them to organize everything to get everybody in place, but the sheer amount of stars of back in the day that showed up.
Wait, I'm curious. Let me have a look at it. Yeah, so, fun fact. You don't see him on this point. He might be in Cannonball Run 2, but I think it was Cannonball Run 1. Jackie Chan is in one of these movies.
Yeah, he was.
He was the guy driving the super Japanese
I think it was the
advanced
second one,
tech car. I
actually.
think it was might have been the second one.
Jackie Chan was in there, and
Jackie-
he spoke. Yeah,
Yeah. He's while he's driving, the car is so advanced it has its own VCR in there, and he starts watching porn while he's driving the car.
but he won the car in a Japanese game show.
That's right.
He wins the car and decides to go for the Cannonball Run in America.
Anyways, it's
But
right,
that,
right away.
again-
This is like I said, hand drawn, and you just see right away that they're flaunting the speed limit, and you're like, I want to see what these guys are up to.
And the whole thing is the way it, when you have an ensemble cast and you want to push whoever's in it, and you're looking at just their faces. If you're looking at their faces, how much fun they're having.
Oh yeah.
Like right away, you know they're having. Again, it's one of those. It's the imagery of it all, knowing that they're going to have a blast. And that's the thing with these comedies, these specific comedies we're going through tonight, is that every one of them shows exactly 100% what you see the image when you see the movie. That fun. Cannonball Run, if you've never seen it, Cannonball Run 2,
Go see them.
it's just a blast. It's just
It's
one of those
absurd blast.
Ah!
You can't take it seriously, but oh my god.
There's no reason for these movies to exist except for absolutely having
Fun.
a blast.
Oh, yeah.
Having fun. That's the only reason why they exist. It's that to
Dun,
me.
dun, Louise. Dun, 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 Captain Chaos. Alright, this last one.
Oh, it's our last
Oh,
one.
I need to point out, this is a VHS tape. It's not even a DVD. This is old school. This is the classic National Lampoon's Animal
Yes.
House. And like the first movie we saw, Bob and Doug, this is littered
Yeah.
with all sorts of hints. Again,
That's why it's the
hand-drawn-
best way to finish, man.
hand-drawn caricature style.
Yeah.
It's a sorority house, and every picture tells a different story about what actually happens in the movie. And right now, it just looks like crazy wild times. Crazy parties, chicks, fast cars, motorcycles, keggers, stuff flying out the window. And you're like, if you've ever been part of a sorority, I know nowadays universities is really not the way it used to
Completely
be.
different.
But I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
back in my day, while I was never part of sorority, it's not a really big thing in Canada the way it is in the US. Nonetheless, Frosh Week kegger parties were a lot like
Yeah.
Animal House.
Yeah.
And oh my God,
Yeah.
did I attend a lot
Yeah,
of those.
same. I've done a lot of
I was
those.
I was a Frosh, and then I was Frosh boss for many years.
Oh, man.
Oh, and
But Animal House, that poster,
oh yeah.
again, tells you everything you need to know about that movie, man. And you know
it just
going
looks
in,
wild, and it is.
if you go in, it's there could be a bunch, like a whole bunch of honorable mentions that we can throw out there. We're not going to do that to you.
We did a 12-pack. That's long
Right,
enough.
that's enough for you. But what we're saying is that start noticing that the amount of the artwork that goes into it. We're talking about good movie posters, because there's a crap ton out there that are not good at all, and it's just photos, or it doesn't tell you anything.
Most rom-com posters, just the guy and the girl.
Girl, yeah, in some weird pose, in whatever pose,
Meh.
and it's one of those things where we want to know if there's, before you do that, if you want to make a comment, do this, please.
Subscribe, and then like and share.
Right? Do that, and if you do those things, comment, and tell us if there's a movie poster.
Send us a picture of the poster.
Even if we're talking about comedies, but if there's one in particular when you saw that movie poster, that made you want to see the movie, let us know, right? Send us the actual movie poster itself, and we'll check it out. Most likely we've seen a movie, but you never know. Most likely, but you never know.
You know what else we'll see?
What?
We'll see you next Thursday.
Oh yeah, we'll see you next time. Cheers.